Everyone, hello, how are you? I am back again with another first look slash sneak peek from Ever After. This is an image that is already out, so as I said, we're going to call it a first look. I'm really excited about today one actually. It is a very beautiful one. It's called Orange Blossoms by Fiona Cow. I think maybe again with names, I'm just butchering them. And it is a square, so I am excited to get into this one because I'm pretty sure this one has metallic drills, which I don't think I have worked with any with metallic drills, so I'm really excited about that. So let's get into it. So if you've not seen unboxing from Ever After before, basically we just have the box here. You can see it is wrapped in cellophane. It also came in another bigger box, so it is quite safely wrapped up. Nothing's going to get damaged if it's left out in the rain, etc. So what I'm going to do first is just open this. I'm going to take all this off. Now, so as you can see up here, there is the Ever After logo. It's a premium diamond painting company or diamond painting experience featuring legally licensed artwork. Down here, you have your sticker of the image, the name, the artist, and if it is square or round. Most images from Ever After you can get in square or round. There is a select few that are just in round or square. But you can have a look. On the side, it says everafterdiamondpainting.com. Again, I will have that linked below as always. Then here, create your own fairy tale with the beautiful glass slippers. Their boxes are gorgeous, nice blue color, lovely diamonds, and they're really nice and sturdy boxes. Then up at the top here, if you can see, there is also a sticker. So if you do have your images standing upwards, you'll be able to see exactly what one it is. Now, let's get into it. As I said, I am excited to see this one because I'm pretty sure there is a metallic drill and I'm very excited about that. While I'm opening it up, I just want to say thank you so much to Ever After for sending this over to me. I really do appreciate it as always. Sorry for the crinkling. Now, so first of all, before we get into it all, you're going to see your inventory sheet. Over here on this sheet, it's just a normal paper sheet. You'll see that you have your picture, you have square resin, 2AB, 2 forever dust, and yes, there is one crystal. I'm really excited to see what color that is. Here you'll see that it's a 60 by 62 centimeters, so a really good size. Now, over here, if the sheet will behave, you will see that there is going to be all your symbols, your numbers, the DMC code, the quantity, the actual quantity that you get, the weight, how many bags, etc. There is more over here also. There's 62 colors, might I mention. This is just really handy for number one, if you don't use your paper sheet or your sticker sheet, if you maybe lose it, or if you're wanting to swap out colors. So say here you see some nice oranges or the pink flowers that are behind her, you'll be actually able to see, okay, so there's DMC 778. You'll actually then be able to go in this and think, okay, well, I'm going to need, like 2,318 of them, or 17 grams of the diamonds. So you'll kind of get an idea of exactly what you need if you want to do that, which again is really handy. So there is that sheet. Now, before we get into it all, we'll take out our toolkit and our diamonds. Now we're actually going to look at this first. It is definitely a bigger piece. What I am going to do is roll it back just to make it lay flatter quicker, pretty much. You're able to roll it back because, let's take my sticker sheet out, it's not going to hurt your canvas. As you can tell, it's a really nice soft canvas material there. So this isn't going to hurt it or affect it in any way. It's actually just going to, because it's rolled one way, if you roll it back this way, it's just going to make it lie flatter a little bit quicker. And again, as I always say, this is just for the purpose of the video. She is absolutely gorgeous. I will have a picture inserted, kind of like a bigger picture that we can see out more. But yeah, it lays it flatter quicker. Again, just for the video. If I was just kitting this up now, I wouldn't even bother rolling it back because there's no need for it. They do lie flat pretty quickly. So you can see there, she's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I have such a small space that we can't really see the whole thing. But what we will do is have a little look at the canvas. Now, if you see these kind of indents in here, this is just the plastic. If you want to get rid of them, all you need to do is pull the plastic back. It doesn't really matter what way, to be honest, you do it. Hopefully you can see there. Also, something I never do is show the stickiness, but they're actually really sticky. They're brilliant. I have to say, these canvases are the best canvases that I've worked on. There is so much stickiness to it, which is brilliant. Other places I do be multi-placing and sometimes not all of the diamonds stick up. These I never have any issues, and the grid is so tight. It is beautiful. But anyway, just roll it back and just kind of get it again. As I always say anyway, it never works out for me, and I just made it work there. But you get the gist. If you watch my other videos, you'll see that I've done perfect there. So, with these canvases, they are poked and scalloped, as you can see there. That's going to help prevent fraying, so you're not going to have loads of little bits coming out of the edge or anything. It's just going to sit really nicely if you're done your picture and you're hanging it up. I'm sorry guys, I feel like every time I record a video I always need to stop it. Anyway, so I just talked about the poked and scalloped edges. I was going to say that we have a logo up here, create your own fairy tale, at the very top. Down here we have another logo, Ever After. Over here we have everafterdiamondpainting.com. As always, I'll have everything linked below. I'll have their Facebook group as well. Do join that because you get everything that is coming out that week, and you can also ask questions, or you'll see people working on their pieces as well, so you might get a little bit of inspiration from it. So down on the left hand side we have the name, the artist, and the size again, and on the up this side we have your legend and your picture also. Now I'll actually zoom in on the grid a little bit just so we can see it. You can see how clear the grid is. Hopefully you can see that okay. We'll look in on her face. They're amazing at rendering as well. That's another thing I absolutely love about them. It's really, really good rendering. So you can see there, everything is just perfectly made out. You know, her nose, eyes, lips. Now, what I will do is get the toolkits and the drills out and we'll have a look at them. So first of all, we're going to look at the toolkit. You get it in this little bag. Okay, so first of all, we just have our bag. That's really handy just to keep everything together in case you don't have a little area or space to keep them together. Then we have our tray, just a nice white simple tray, brilliant to use. Then you have your bag of baggies. This is handy just to have your extra drills kept in if you need spare leftovers, etc. Then we have our pen. There is a single placer on this side, and then we have a 3-placer here. Again, this is great if you want to try your hand at multi-placing a little bit faster. And then we have our 7-placer here. Again, that's if you want to try a little bit more. And then we have a nice squishy. This is really handy to just put on your pen. It just kind of gives the pen a little more of a comfortable grip. And then we have this, it's a little caddy of wax. It's really nice. You get it in this little container, and then you get 6 plates of this wax. If you are going using it, make sure you pull back that plastic piece. It is on both sides. We can take it off. But yeah, it's on both sides, and just make sure you keep it in here so it doesn't dry out. Then, as always, my favorite part, it is the tweezers. As you can see here, they are a beautiful pink color and they say create your own fairy tale. They are very sharp tweezers. I'm just going to focus. Very sharp tweezers. So do make sure that you keep that on just so you don't poke yourself or anything. In groups, I have seen people nearly take an eye out with sharp tweezers. People have hurt their foot when tweezers have fell on them, etc. So do just be careful with any kind of tweezers you have for crafting. Now, I'll put this away and we'll get our drills. Now, so there will be some crinkling, but with the crinkle comes beautiful colours. So you can see we have beautiful yellows, very autumnal colours, which I love, light browns. Then we have, going into kind of oranges, a couple of pinks, more darker colours. I see a lovely purple here, reds, some more pinks. Really, really nice colours. I really do love them. You can see another one there. Now what I'm going to do is get the special drills out and we'll have a look at them. Okay, so we are back and I have our first special drill. So this is ZG445. This is a Forever Dust. Now I'll put on the light just to see if we're going to be able to see that glow. If you can kind of see a silver glow on it, that is going to be the Forever Dust. It is kind of like if you got mica powder or eyeshadow and just put it over on top of the drill. They are my favorite drills to work with. They give a really kind of light, a light enhancement to your kit. It's not going to be as noticeable as an AB, but I always love them and think they are beautiful. Try and zoom in so we can see a couple more. But you can see them there. They are gorgeous. The good thing about them as well is when I say, kind of mica powder, eyeshadow, or glitter, the good thing is they are encapsulated in the drills. So you're not going to have them, or like any glitter on your canvas or your hands or clothes or anything. So straight away, I actually see this color in a good few places. So it's definitely going to be a highlighting color. So I see it all behind our main lady. There's some up here highlighting oranges. We have some all down here as well, really highlighting all them areas. Again, behind her over there, a little bit up at the top here, kind of behind her head, sorry. And again, more over here. So that's really going to be nice just to highlight absolutely everything. It's the love heart. So if you're able to see that properly there, I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's really going to highlight everything. So that's going to be beautiful. And that is our first special drill. Our next special drill is another Forever Dust, and it is ZG3078. And this one is actually going to be kind of here along there. Again, I think just kind of highlighting a lot of areas. See little bits up here. So I think it's going to kind of complement our other Forever Dust and just kind of work with that in some areas. There's not much of it, so in the few places over here as well that I see it, it's just going to kind of make it highlight up a little bit more, which is beautiful. So next is an AB, and this is 742. Now, as you can see there, ABs, they're very stunning drills. They get their names from the Northern Lights, so Aurora Borealis, and you can see there that with these kind of drills, they really do draw in colours from everywhere. So even though the drill is orange, you're able to see yellows, blues, greens, sometimes kind of reds, purples. So that is gorgeous. We only have a little bit of that colour. So this AB, I'm able to actually see it just up here. So kind of this wire of light, if you want to say. I don't think I see it anywhere else. Again, it's only a small bag, so there isn't much of it, but I do think that that is the only place, and it would make sense just because it is such a small amount. Then our next AB is 5200. And again, you can really see it there with this AB. You know, you can see your pinks, your blues, kind of purples, bits of oranges as well. Gorgeous. This is a good big bag. So this is really going to highlight a lot of areas. So we can see it all up here. We have some areas here with these flowers. All up here. I think anywhere that is white, we're really going to see it. Again, really behind her hair. Up here, and again on the sides of the flowers where the light would really be hitting it. So that is beautiful. It's really going to highlight everything around her. Now, and our next drill is our electro drill. You can see it there. Now we can see a lot of backs on it as well, but you can see there it's a very kind of brown coppery color with, you know, hints of orange in it. Again, it's hard because we can just see all the silver backs on it. Try and get focused there. Beautiful color, but again, nice small bag of it. So the only areas I can see is up here, which I think is just behind her head. And I can see a couple of areas just down here on the end of her braid. So again, I think it's just going to give these nice highlights. Little bits here in her braid. It's over here also. I don't see it anywhere else over this side. Little bits in here. So yeah, I think it's really just going to be, again, highlighting parts of behind her and the light that is coming from behind her, so on her hair, etc. So that is going to be absolutely lovely. I'm really excited to get working on this. Again, I'm not too sure when, but I'll always have it up in my social medias on Instagram and TikTok. Once I get back doing month-end reviews as well, you know, you're going to see kind of what kits I'm working on then. But yeah, this is our image for today. Sheet. So as you can tell, up here you have your image, your name, and the name of the artist. You have all your stickers here. These are really handy. They're all pre-cut also. If I was able to get it off to show you, that would be great. They're all pre-cut, so you can put them on your containers or just stick them onto your baggies if you don't want to kit up. It's just personal preference, really. If it was an image like this with 62 colors, I prefer to kit up, but when it's one that's, you know, around 30, maybe 40 colors, I will sometimes just use the bags. Then you have your little images here. You're able to cut them out if you wish and stick them into your logbook if you use one. And again, you have this, just what drills there is and the size of it. Now, so yet again, I will have a full picture of this image right here. I will have the original image too, so you can see that. It is absolutely gorgeous. Do let me know if you have this one, if you've ordered it. If not, have you tried Ever After yet? They're still a fairly new company. They have just finished their first event, which was Summer with Ever After. Lovely event. Really, really enjoyed it. I participated in it with Summer Queen. I'll have a picture of her up here as well. Absolutely amazing. And I've seen all the prizes they have given out to everyone, and it was beautiful, amazing prizes. Really good small shops. So yes, do let me know if you have it. And just want to say again, thank you so much to Ever After for sending this over to me. I really do truly appreciate it so much. And I just want to say thank you to you as well for watching my videos. Again, I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, I would love you to subscribe. And yes, thank you so much, and I will talk to you again. Bye.